Hi, everybody. This is Elektra Yao, immigration attorney. I'm back today. I told you that I would come back with my video on my 5 tips to revive your creative career during COVID. So these are actually really simple tips. I just want to remind you that you can do them. It's not going to hurt you. It's just going to help you. So tip number 1, I challenge you to do 1 live video a day. Yes. Do 1 live video a day where you talk about your work, where you teach the public or the audience about your work so that we know more about you. So for example, if you are a painter and you are great at watercolors, do a short live video explaining the difference between oil-based painting and watercolor-based painting. Tip number 2, publish an article. So it's up to you to do the research and figure out which are the appropriate platforms for you to disseminate and share information to make yourself more of a thought leader. But once you have nailed down those publications that you want to publish your work, publish that article. Create simple content that people will understand. Not only will that shed insight on you and your career and what you do, but it will also position you as a thought leader. Tip number 3, file a trademark. So let's say, for example, you are known for always saying a certain thing, or you're using a certain logo. Protect that. Protect your brand. File a trademark so that you can have the ownership of that phrase or of that logo so that you can be associated with it and further grow your brand, further become a thought leader, further position yourself as an expert in the field. My 4th tip is find a mentor. This is the time to really be connecting with people in your field or connecting with people in fields that you want to explore in your creative career or in your career in general. So I advocate for going on LinkedIn, do cold emails, research the person, bring value to the person that you want to connect with. So for example, if you are a theater person and you are interested in street theater, then what you should do is you should email the artistic director, Crystal Fields. She's a very famous street theater director for Theater in the New City here downtown in New York. So again, bring value, show that you know a little bit about the person, suggest a book that the person should read, or suggest a TED Talk that the person should watch. Develop a relationship with a more experienced professional so that you can get tips and pointers and best practices to further improve upon your career. My 5th tip is very, very simple. Just create. So whatever it is you do, whether you are a singer or an actor or a dancer or a photographer, whatever it is you do, don't forget to just do it, as Nike says. So if you're a painter, you can kill this tip with 2 birds and 1 stone. You can do your live video and you can also create your painting or create your work. Don't forget to continue what fuels you by continuing to explore and enhance your artistry. So I hope that was helpful. I'm just going to give you a quick recap of my 5 tips to revive your creative career during COVID. Number 1, do a live video challenge. Teach the audience and teach your viewers that you can paint or act or whatever it is you do. Number 2, publish an article. Research the different platforms online that will support your ideas and publish your article so that you position yourself as a thought leader. Number 3, file a trademark. If you are associated with a certain phrase or a certain logo, protect it, own it so that you can only use it and it becomes part of your brand. Number 4, find a mentor. Find somebody who is more experienced in his or her field, somebody that can give you best practices, somebody that can give you tips on your career and how you can further succeed in your career. Remember that when you're networking with people online, it's very important to bring value to them. So if you're going to go on LinkedIn or if you're going to go research and do cold emails, make sure that you're bringing value to the person. Suggest a book that they can read or an article or a TED Talk. Show the person that you really did your research and that you want to fully and authentically engage with them. My 5th tip is to create. Do what you do. Don't forget to just do it as Nike says. Create your artwork. Don't forget. This is very, very important to not get lost and not get distracted in the times of COVID. Create your work. It will center you. It will make you more confident. It will make you more curious about art and about your career, and it will push you to follow my 4 other tips. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or if you want help with any of this, please feel free to call or text my law firm or send me an email. I'm very passionate about this. I want to help you succeed in your career. I want you guys to become the best that you can be. But we have to approach this strategically and tactfully. So follow my tips and give me feedback.